Most of you should stop focusing on inbound closing. And what I mean by stop focusing on inbound closing is stop relying solely on the marketing efforts, the setters, the ads, the emails, the outbound, whatever it is. Stop relying solely on these marketing efforts to fill your pipeline, to control your paycheck, to control your commissions. You can control all of these things. And time again, I've seen sales reps that don't rely solely on inbound make the most money. If you want the simplest way to get to 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K a month as a sales rep, it is to stop relying on someone else to feed you and provide you with lay down buyers so that you can close, right? At the end of the day, if you're on an offer where they've got so many inbound calls that you have no choice, your calendar's just so stacked, you're taking 7, 8, 9 calls booked in, show rates are pretty high on those per day, that you don't have that much time to generate any of your own leads, generate any of your own business, nurture your pipeline, sure, fine. But that is just not the case for the majority of people. And even in those cases, a little bit of pipeline work will make that person way more commissions, right? When you manage the pipeline well, when you're not solely relying on marketing, it's just less stressful, right? Way less stressful. You can detach from the outcomes. You can be less begging, less neediness on calls because your pipeline is always stacked. It's always full. A full pipeline allows you to just slow down the sales process where needed. It allows you to detach completely from the sale because you've got leads coming in all the time, and the leads that are converting now are leads that you got a week ago, a month ago, 6 months ago. You have people converting at every single time interval because 365 days a year your pipeline is full. The marketing is, not going up and down when it comes to your pipeline. Your leads aren't heavy one week and slow one week when it comes to your pipeline. You are fully in control of keeping it stacked through outbound, through referral work, through nurturing. There's so many tools to utilize as a sales rep to make sure that you can hit the commissions you want to hit. Find a good service, find a good product to sell. Make sure that that business owner is dedicated to delivering amazing results for their clientele, and then go balls to the wall, right? No one's saying you got to put in 14, 15, 16-hour days. But if you're not working 8 to 9, like if you're not working a full day and you're taking 3 calls a day or 4 calls a day, and then you're like, oh man, this marketing is not booking me 6, they're not booking me 7, and then you're turning off the computer to go do whatever it is you want to do, watch Netflix, whatever, and you're just not working full days. Fine if that's what you want, but then don't turn around and complain about not making as much commissions as you hoped. Don't turn around and say you want to make more money. Don't turn around and complain and not be satisfied, right? There's nothing wrong with taking 3 to 4 calls a day, closing whatever percentage you close, making whatever you make if you're satisfied. But you can't be unsatisfied and not put in full hour days. Like, those things don't correlate. So at the end of the day, keep your pipeline full. It allows you to be independent. It allows you to not worry about marketing. It allows you to also command more commissions. You want to really know how to make way more money, how to double, how to triple up your income as a sales rep, command more commissions. If you are doing some self-gen and you're bringing in the leads, nurturing the leads, closing the leads, you can go command 20, 30%, 40% of the deal. Don't conform to the 10%. You guys have probably, if you watch any of my videos, heard me talk about this a lot. Don't conform to the 10% if you don't have to, right? Take your 10, 15% on the leads they bring in because they're paying for marketing and all that, but then go do some self-gen and command 30, right? You are in control of your income. You're in control of your commissions. You can reverse engineer the process. You can slow down and the thing about it is when you do this consistently, like, a lot of people, they shy away from the cold outreach. They shy away from doing all these things. They only want to talk to inbound people because it's comfortable. And doing the outreach is uncomfortable when you're trying to do it with a fast sales process, right? Like, if I'm trying to cold call someone, if I'm trying to DM someone, if I'm making content with the hopes that you see this video, or with the hopes that you read my first ever DM and immediately convert, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's the energy I'm portraying. Of course it's going to be stressful, and you're going to feel needy, and you're going to feel like you're begging, and you're not going to want to do it. But if you just put value out into the market based off of what your company provides, how you guys service people, you're going to notice that you're going to slowly bring just more people into the ecosystem that convert over time. Like if all you did was take your inbound calls, make your commissions, and then slowly each month bring a few people, a few percentage points into your ecosystem and slowly warm them up. Let's say it took you like 3 months. Let's say every 3 months you converted 10 extra people, and all those people took 3 months each to get in. If you do that every month, guess what happens at month 3? You convert 10 people at month 3, 10 people at month 4. You're converting people every month, and none of them are people that you had to rush into the process in 30 days, right? So you can nurture people, take your time with the sales process. You don't have to, reach out and do cold outreach, or reach out to referrals and ask for referrals and do it in a needy way where you're trying to convert people right away. You can just, if you're working with a good company, let's say the business owner has resources, they have YouTube videos, you can just start to reach out to your market with those resources and slowly bring them into your pipeline, slowly bring them into your ecosystem. If that business owner is like making YouTube videos, or uploading shorts and reels, or putting out PDFs, or writing blogs, you can just take those resources. You don't have to make anything yourself. Take them, go to your market, right? If you guys help advertising agencies, go on LinkedIn, connect with a bunch of agencies, engage, spend 10 minutes a day engaging with their content. Reach out to them after a week and say, hey, saw you're doing this, saw whatever. We just put out a video on XYZ that I saw you post about. I think this might be valuable for you. Check it out. No CTA in terms of converting, no CTA in terms of booking a call, just getting them into the ecosystem. Maybe dropping them a training that requires an opt-in, something, right? And slowly nurturing people, slowly bringing people into your ecosystem. There's no rush, because you still have your inbound calls. You're still, like, let's say even if your company was keeping your pipeline relatively full, 6-7 calls a day, 70-80% show rates, 8 calls, 9 calls a day, 60-70% show rates, you're relatively full, but all you did was connect with like 5 to 10 other people and just engage with them a little bit, drop them some value for like 30 minutes a day. Over time, you're generating attention without the neediness, without the begging of like convert now, and you're gonna make a lot more money 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Again, if you're working with a great company that has a great offer, that gets great results, that's not gonna shut down because they're delivering poor results, you are going to make a ton of money as you build up your brand around the way that your clientele is served. And guess what? If you're niche down, right, and things don't work out with that company, and you spend all this time generating clientele and a brand, the next company you go to, if you're selling within the same ecosystem, within the same niche, you already have a pipeline of people that you can go and make offers to, that you can bring to, and you can command more commission. You can come to a company with clientele. This is what salespeople used to do all the time before like the internet and the whole inbound closure thing. Is they would come with a pipeline, they would come with referrals, they would come with a network and ready to sell to, looking for a business owner that had a good offer, right? So let's say you're always selling to e-com owners, you're always selling to agency owners, you're always selling to people that are need help with their fitness, right? You've been on 3 fitness offers, and something happens with the offer, and now you want to transition to a new fitness offer, and you've been connecting with people and engaging and maybe branding yourself as a salesperson, but also a salesperson in the fitness niche, an expert on fitness. You can then go and sell that fitness offer to the network that you've already spent, could be years building, right? So again, like, it can be so much easier. It can be so it doesn't have to be as stressful as a lot of people are making it seem. The sales game can be super fun. It can be super fun, can be super easy. You could be closing deals by texting payout links. right? You can be closing deals without calls if you do this and you do it right and you take the time to take the time, right? You do it over time, you build up your pipeline, you pick a niche and you build in that niche and you become an authority in that niche. You become an industry expert. Like the long-term play that you, if you really want to just be super stress-free, you become an industry expert. And you even have, like, you could even have partnerships with multiple companies if you have a big enough network that you've built over time, right? That you can help people in different ways and just take commissions from different offers, right? Like, there's so many ways to go about it. There's no one way to do this. But self-gen, you'll make more money. Building your brand, you'll make more money. Don't just be an inbound closer. Don't just rely on the marketing systems. Facebook ad accounts get shut down. I've had that where I've had a sales agency where we were doing $400K a month for a client. They were paying us, 20% of that. I was paying the reps, 10% of that. We were doing a good amount of money, and then the Facebook ad account got shut down, and then the money was gone, right? Like, Facebook ad accounts get shut down. Ad costs go up. There's so many things that could happen. Take control, and it'll be easy. End of rant. See you guys in the next video.